Welcome back to the Swindon lot with me. We've played 3 games since you last saw me yesterday. You know, we're on fire with the videos right now. First goal comes in near post, whipped in as well, then hammered home, which I love that sort of finish because it's just sort of like quick. This goal is really weird because it seems like there's no danger whatsoever. And then Fotheringham has a moment where he's like, well, I'll just go, oh no, he's had a shot. It's, annoying. It was the only goal they scored, so I wasn't that worried about it. We got 2 penalties almost back to back. Fabregas gets the first, fires it into the top right, then Sturridge steps up, bottom left. So that's going to give the keeper nightmares, isn't it, for the future? And then finally we seal the deal. Ball comes back out here, we work it well, nicely down the side into the channel, and bang, there it is. I think it was Kaskar with the goal. He's in fine goal scoring form. In fact, I think he gets another one in this game against Chelsea. Yeah, he does. It's funny because obviously you play Chelsea. Chelsea aren't doing very well this season. As you see, they're not really in the title race. And the first goal does go to them, though. I don't know why. I hope we see it. I don't know why there's no fans in that side. It's been a thing for ages. That was Casca's goal, by the way. It's beautiful turn and shot. That's the sort of Casca we've been looking for. But yeah, there's no fans in that end of the ground. And I don't know why. There's loads down there. They are loving it. Look at them. They're vibrant. We scored here, and I was at that moment, you know, in Football Manager where you've not made any subs yet. And you're like, I don't want to make any subs. Because you just think you're going to hold on. Well, I thought we were going to hold on. And then 85th minute, Chelsea got one back. And at that point, you're like, oh my God, don't change anything because I don't want to lose. Luckily for us, it just ended 2-2. And that was nice. Against Norwich, say, different story. They went 1-0 up. And a change made all the difference. The goal coming from them, whipped in, fine finish. Fotheringham is just not doing saves anymore. So hopefully it doesn't cost us, especially in the live game today, because that would be awkward, wouldn't it? Ball whipped in again, lovely little header. I'm not quite sure who scored it. I think it's Casca again. It is. He's getting goals for fun, and this goal is a classic Swindon counter-attack. Now, I might have to apply the Swindon tactic to the FM League, because right now we're all over the shop. You can see here Casca sprinting away on Genders in the middle, and you know he's not going to miss that, is he? So there it is, and that made it 2-1. And that's a victory for us. So things are looking up. Anyway, on to the game against West Ham. Not long to go before it's all decided. So then, the game against West Ham today, and that's going to be quite exciting. So let's run you through the team. What are you going with, Benny boy? Well, Fotheringham keeps his place in goal. Cresswell at left back, Contreras at right back, Manamana, our best centre-back, playing the cover role, and Abakarov, who is coming to the team in the recent times. As you might remember, we bought him in January. He's been biding his time. He's not played very much for me at all. But the last 2 games, we've got so many injuries he's had to fill in. And he's done all right against Chelsea and Norwich. You know, he's not done too badly. As you can see there, our injury list is growing. Rooney, Maloka's out on loan. Papadopoulos is injured. Vallejo is injured. And Kopic's also injured, which is a real shame. Because obviously I spoke earlier in the series about how well he was doing. So that's a shame. And Fabregas, you know, I've brought Mike Richards in. He's got a bit more about him. He's not physically incredible, but he's physically better than Fabregas, and he's still got some technical ability. So he's the one we're choosing to go with. Right then, folks, let's get into it. We're playing West Ham today, which on paper looks like quite an easy fixture. They're 19th, and we've secured Europa League football. But although they're 19th, obviously they are fighting for their lives. 5 games to go. They're in the mix down there, and they'll be fighting, I'm sure, to get out of it. But what we want to do is keep them in it and get ourselves a Champions League spot, which I'm pretty sure we can't confirm today. No, we can't. No matter what happens, we can't confirm it today. But we can certainly put ourselves right within the mix. Our recent form has been a little patchy. We've had a good result against Chelsea, good winning against Norwich, especially to come from behind. But today is the game of all games. You can see that Arsenal play Liverpool, so that should be a tricky fixture to them. While Man City are at home to Leicester. They've got Danny Welbeck and Enner Valencia up front with Lucas Pizan at right midfield. I wonder how old those two are then these days. I imagine they're getting on a little bit. In fact, I want to look. I wasn't going to look, but I want to look. So Valencia's 30. I bet Welbeck's 29, 30. Yeah, 29. There you are then. Physical monster, Welbeck, isn't he? Blimey. Right. Into the team talk. We're going to get passionate. We're going to say, look, we're the favourites. Show them what you can do. And then we're going to say, look, come on. There's more to come from you all. I need a big game for Fotheringham. It's Swindon career is on the line right now. We're looking at potential targets all the time, so he's got to start making moves. So here we are then. We'll keep it in 3D because it's only 1 game. The next episode will be 2 games. It's going to be hopefully a thrilling end to the season. I'll tell you what, that is quite the clearance. And Kaska's in goal, and he's a man in form, so you'd expect him to finish it. And actually, it was good defending, it turns out, which is a shame. And now they've got Sivachenko, a name I'm not familiar with. Anyway, corner. Aaron Cresswell, former West Ham player, not enough to Sturridge, who's popped it in. It was the big Russian that managed to win the first header, and Danny Sturridge from around 12 yards out has fired home. Are we going to go see, are we seeing a replay? We are seeing a replay, so you can see here at the back post, number 6, climbs highest, gets above his man. God, it's a great leap, I tell you what, and Daniel Sturridge on his weaker right foot powers home. The goalkeeper is nowhere. Good corner in from Cresswell as well. So then, here we go again. Contreras, the best fullback in the world. I don't know if he is yet, but he will be, and he's got a £61 million release clause. Gertz has travelled through and nearly got a finish. I guess, technically speaking, this is the Olympic Stadium, isn't it? Where's the running track? That's my question. Where is the running track? Here we go again. Cresswell, can we have the same combination? It's gone into the middle. Gertz has got to it though. Lovely first touch and plays a lofted ball out to Cresswell, who fires it back to the back stick. And it's our big Russian. He's applied the first. He's finished the second. His first goal of the season. He may be a key player for us next year. I'm sensing a potential Mana big Russian. I'm going with combination next time round. But I tell you what, that is a lovely little volley. With the outside of his right foot. It's Zlatan-esque. That one, Zlatan-esque. So far, so good. West Ham haven't really got going here. Contreras again in that wing-back role. Tries to take on his man. Can't do it. And now West Ham with their first attack of the game. But Wellington, the anchor man, doing the job. And now our big Russian. I will give him a proper name. But for now, it's Big Russian until I learn to say his name fluently. And familiarity is a key. Casca. Oh, he's at the post. Great little bit of link-up between Sturridge and Casca. Didn't quite put it away, but promising signs. 35 minutes gone. Things are looking good. They've got an injury as well, which is going to hurt them. Here we are. Cresswell. He's been a set-piece maestro today. Ball to the front post. Cleared. Out to Mana. He gives it back to Cresswell on the unfavoured right side, but his right foot is as good as his left. And Casca, he's finished it low and hard. And the keeper is nowhere. And after 41 minutes, Swindon Town are looking bloody good. The Swindon lot are romping their way to the Champions League, which is a bit ridiculous. But then again, my team suggests it was always possible. Casca, left-footed. Great, solid finish as well. He is in some blistering form. I'll tell you what, I am so excited for next season with him. He could be the main man. So at half-time, 3-0. We're going to keep things exactly how they are. It's another game where changes will only happen, really, if they're necessary. You know, you don't want to change a winning team, but at the same time, you don't want to risk a few players. Like, the fact Casca's playing well suggests I might have to bring on Gender on, who's not a bad replacement, let me tell you. That's a savage beating. What's just gone on there? Welbeck into Valencia. Valencia has got men ahead of him. We've got a lot of men back, though, and the clean-up job is by the American, Mike Richards. Now, Aaron Cresswell, if he can find a ball through, he loves that ball down the line. And if Casca can find his way onto it, it's good defending, though. And Jason Steele, I believe that is, will clear the ball for West Ham. He's taking his sweet time, though. There we go. Right. No, the big Russian. He wins the first one. He wins the second. Is he going for the third? He bloody is, you know. Oh, and he wins the tackle as well. A man of the match performance. Oh, dear. Okay. Valencia's in on goal. Switches it to Welbeck. Fotheringham with one hand. He beats it away. Give me a slow motion replay. I don't know if that was good, but that was... I've enjoyed that. Do you know what? If ever there was time for a slow motion replay, that was it. But anyway, the game continues on. And it's a very long highlight, this, after half-time. You suspect something might happen. No, Steele's going to fade into the end, whatever that would be. Fotheringham now with a big kick. A lot of highlights. I'm enjoying this. Extended highlights. Well, they're not extended, but it's like highlights that are lasting a long time. And something seems to be happening. Gertz now into the feet of Sturridge. Doesn't quite pick it up again. But Fekir has been... Well, it looked like a foul to me. Maybe not. Wellington, though, the anchor. Anchoring well. Richards into Sturridge. Now, can we make something happen? It's a very sort of messy game in the middle. Fekir finally getting his foot on the ball, and he can create things. Sturridge, there's runners ahead of him. Gertz is one of them, and as long as that's onside, that is a magnificent ball and a magnificent finish. And Mario Götze, who's had a little bit of discontent at Swindon this season, he's looking for a move. I don't think he's going to get it, though. I think he's going to get loads of money, too, if we do get that Champions League qualification. It was in February that 3 players got like $1 million between them for not getting relegated, and Gertz got like 300k. It was a risk. But you know what? I'm loving this, so I don't even care. So at 4-0, there is a highlight, but hopefully nothing happens while I make the change. Casca off, on Gender on. We'll also bring Fabregas on for a brief appearance. And you know what? We'll bring Gertz off for Taylor Cleaver. We'll make the triple change, which is code for... Go on then, SI, give me an injury. Which nobody likes. But here we are. Oh, good tackle. He's going to play a long ball through. He's got to. It's Cresswell. Oh, it's Cresswell all over that as well. Richards now. Little chipped ball forward. Casca looks like he knows he's getting subbed off. And then it's... Oh, go on. Sturridge playing through. Casca's in on goal. This is a chance he will not miss. I'm backing him. Oh, shouldn't have backed him. Now I feel like a fool, Casca. Are you proud of yourself? Another set piece, though. And we have, as you've seen today already, we have been absolutely deadly. I believe the changes have just taken place. So I've made 3 attacking changes. Will they be able to pick up the men? Will the big Russian be found? That's the big question. Cresswell with the ball in. Headed clear as far as Wellington, who's not known for his goals. And goes all the way back to Contreras, who finds Fabregas. And now it's going to be cleared. Lucas Pizan gets rid. And now if West Ham can turn us, they might get themselves a goal. But Wellington, I tell you what, Wellington and the big Russian have been superb. And we are breaking at speed. Holy moly. Fabregas back into Wellington, controlling the play beautifully. But tell you what, they're getting a few chances, this team. And Cresswell's forced to run all the way back. So again, look, this highlight has gone on forever. Okay, moving forward. The big Russian can't quite get there. Sturridge with a shot from distance. Oh, he's powered it off the bar. We have played, I tell you what, we don't always play this well, but we are playing excellently today. You are watching a fine show from the Swindon lot, and that looks like it might be it. One more set piece, of course it is. Cresswell with the ball in, and it's cleared. And that's 4-0 at the Olympic Stadium. Devastating news for West Ham. That's going to put them further adrift from the chasing pack. But for the Swindon lot, and that's what matters, things are looking very good. 70 points. The title will be too much this year unless something ridiculous happens with Liverpool, who have managed to leapfrog United. Remember a couple of episodes ago, they had games in hand, United. They seem to have slipped up, as you might say. But yeah, comfortably in third. Obviously, the 4th place is what we're looking for. And Arsenal have just lost against Liverpool, which is very handy indeed. City, though, did get a win. So, from me, Dr. Benji, thank you very much for watching. What we're going to say is, as soon as it happens, pretty much, if we get 200 likes on this video, I will shoot up the conundrum, the finale to the Swindon lot this season. So from me, Dr. Benji, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, as I say, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. With love, with care, I'm sticking with it. Goodbye.